Hi everyone, this video is an introduction to basic algebra. We're going to talk about terms, coefficients, polynomials, and how to determine the degree of a polynomial. So let's get started. So what is a term? Term can be numbers, variables, or a product of both. So for example, this is a term, it's a variable, or this is a number. So we can call this a term. So this is a term, this is a term, or 5x, this is a term, or 2x squared, this is another term, or let's say xy, this is another term. So term can be a variable, a number, or a product of both. So 5 times x, 2 times x squared, xy, so, or even say 6ab, this is another term. So we call these term. What is coefficient? So coefficient is the number in front of the variable. Let's say I have this term, 6x squared. So we call the number in front of the variable, we call this number coefficient. So this 6 is the coefficient of this term. The 6 is the just coefficient. Or let's say negative 3ab squared. This is another term. What is the coefficient? Coefficient is the number in front of the variable. So this is my coefficient. My coefficient is a negative 3 for this term. What is polynomial? Polynomial is an algebraic expression consisting one or more terms joined by addition or subtraction sign. So basically, it can be one term or more. So let's say I have 5x squared plus 3x. This is a polynomial. I have two terms joining by an addition sign. 5x squared plus 3x. This is a polynomial. This polynomial has two terms. Or let's say this one, 6x cubed plus 4x squared plus 2x. This is another polynomial. This polynomial has three terms, 1, 2, 3. But this is a polynomial. This is a polynomial. So polynomial is basically just terms, one or more terms joining by addition or subtraction sign. So we can classify polynomials based on how many terms do we have. For example, if a polynomial has only one term, we call that monomial. So for example, this one, 4x squared, this is a term. So we can call it a polynomial, but because it has one term, we can just say it, we can say, classify it as a monomial. So if the polynomial has two terms, there is a name for that, we can call it binomial. So let's say 5x squared plus 3x. So this is a polynomial, it has two terms, that's why I can call it binomial. So bi stands for two, basically. Mono stands for one. So bi stands for two, mono stands for one, and tri stands for three. So trinomial is a polynomial which has three terms. So let's say 6x cubed plus 3x squared plus x. This is a polynomial which has three terms, 1, 2, 3. I have three terms here. That's why this is, I can call this a trinomial. And any polynomial which has three or more, we can just call it polynomial. One, degree of a term. So the sum of the exponents on the variables in a term is the degree of that term. For example, let's say I have this term, 4x squared. So what is the degree of this term? The degree of this term is the exponent of the variable. So this is the degree of this term. So this is the degree. Degree of this term is 2. How about this one? I have negative 2x cubed y to the power of 4. I have this term. I want to know what is the degree of this term. So as we said, the degree of a term is the sum of the exponents on the variable. So I have 3 on this variable and I have a 4 on this variable. So the degree of this term is just 3 plus 4, which is 7. So 3 plus 4, which is 7. So the degree of this polynomial is, the degree is 7. Or let's do another one. Let's say I have 7, a to the power of 3, b to the power of 2. So this is a term. I want to know what is the degree of this term. All we need to do is to add up the exponents, the sum of the add up the exponents of the variables on this term. So I have these two variables. The exponent of this one is 3, the exponent of the other one is 2, so we can add them up. 3 plus 2 is 5. So the degree of this term is 5. So this term is degree 5. So next, how can we determine the degree of a polynomial? So the degree of a polynomial, basically, it's equal to the degree of the highest degree term in the polynomial. Let's say I have this polynomial 5a cubed b to the power of 4 plus 9 a squared b squared plus b to the power of 5. So I have this polynomial. This polynomial has 3 terms. So if I want to find what is the degree of the polynomial, I have to first, I need to find the highest degree term. So which one is the highest degree term? So this term has a degree of 3 plus 4, 7. This term has a degree of 2 plus 2, 4. And this term has a degree of 5. So this one is the highest degree term. So this is the highest degree term. So that's why I say the degree of this polynomial is 7. So the degree of this polynomial equals 7, because 7 is the degree of my highest degree term. Let's do another one. Let's say I have 4x cubed y cubed plus 0.5 y squared minus 8. I have this polynomial. I need to find the degree of this polynomial. So the first thing you need to do is to find the highest degree term. I have 1 term, 2, or 3. I have these 3 terms. Which one has the highest degree? So this one has 3 plus 3. This term has a degree of 6. This term has a degree of 2. And this one has a degree of 0. No, there is no variable. That's why the degree is 0. It's just a number. So the degree of any number is just 0. So in this polynomial, this is the highest degree term. So that's why I can say the degree of the polynomial is 6. Let's do one more. Let's say I have 6 x to the power of 3 minus 3x. So what is the degree of this polynomial? So as you can see, the highest degree polynomial, the highest degree term is this one. That's why I can say the degree of this polynomial is 3. So the degree is just 3. That's all. Thank you for watching.